Boyfriend of a year was Snapchatting other girls. So me F/20 and my man M/22 have been together going on 11 months. I recently found out he was snapping a few girls in the first 6 months of our relationship. I've met a few of them and from everything I know they actually are just friends or were dating one of his buddies. But there were a few names from girls I've never met and some not even heard of. Nothing was saved, so because it was Snapchat I don't know the context of the conversation, but when you scrolled up everything that was saved was from a few weeks before we got together. We were talking for 3 months because I wanted to take things slow. We were both still exploring other options until a month before we got together. On most of these girls it was very heavy flirting. And some of these girls I've asked about before and have been told she's just a friend from the bar or a part of his group. I found out everything right in front of him and we did have a long discussion. He said most of that was from when one of his buddies had passed away. And I completely understand that. But his other excuse was that he didn't remember what the convos were about and they were probably just coming to him for boy trouble. I really want to believe him because he hasn't done anything like this except for the first week we were dating. And then all he did was text this girl some weird shit, but it was about me from what I saw. And it was really sweet. Now I have never had a problem with him having female friend, but I told him early on that I didn't want him talking to women he was trying to fuck before we got together, so I feel a little betrayed and stupid. To make things worse, I've worked with one of the girls he was trying to get with before me and they were communicating at that time. Now I didn't ask if they were, but I didn't feel like I needed to. I'm afraid I am reading too much into this. He's a great guy and I honestly do believe he loves me. I'm not looking for anyone to tell me to break up or stay with him. I just need help navigating the situation. I said I was over it because we resolved the initial tension, but I can't help feeling extremely insecure. With the context and way he was flirting with the girl, it just makes me feel like I'm not enough sexually, physically, and emotionally. To make things worse, I physically could not be further from these women. They all had big chest and butts and were really tiny. I'm a 5'9" plus 140 pounds woman who has a lot of muscle. I can't help feeling inferior. He did delete 2 of these girls without hesitation because I asked him to, but now I can't help thinking of the ones he kept. How do I navigate this situation without losing my self-respect and keeping my relationship?